Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. The government is promoting electric vehicles as the future of transportation in Jamaica. It's one of the green energy initiatives being endorsed by the state. But even with that endorsement, the Office of Utilities Regulation (OUR) announced today that renewable energy plants won't be allowed to supply electricity directly to EV users. In a few years, the government is hoping that more electric vehicles will be on the roads. It's a vision which brings Jamaica closer to achieving its affordable and clean energy goals. But for now, renewable energy companies aren't allowed to participate in the EV market directly. Legal counsel at the Office of Utilities Regulation, Nicole Morgan, explains.
Currently, the Jamaica Public Service holds an exclusive license to, among other things, supply electricity. And based on the definition of supply in the Electricity Act, which is really activities involving the sale of electricity to consumers, there's a possibility that if there's an entity outside of the JPS who undertakes to provide commercial electric charging facilities, that could be seen as conflicting with JPS's exclusivity in that regard.
Power system consultant at the OUR, Valentine Fagan, says that's why the agency is recommending changes to the current legislation.
We seek amendment to expressly say what is the supply of electricity to ensure that there are no challenges to that definition.
At the same time, Mr. Fagan says EV users may be allowed to sell electricity back to the grid in the future.
Energy from the battery to the grid, does that qualify under this consideration? It is something that we certainly have not explored in detail, but we expect that those batteries can supply energy to the grid, but we have to give it some more consideration through the ministry.
Based on the current framework, renewable energy companies are allowed to sell energy to the national electricity grid, which is owned by the Jamaica Public Service Company. Gas prices are going up tomorrow. A liter of 87 and 90 gasoline will sell for $3.06 more. It will cost $3.02 more for automotive diesel, while ultra-low sulfur diesel will increase by $3.01. The price of kerosene will go up by $2.58. Propane will cost $1.38 more, while butane will increase by $3.06. Oil prices fell today. Oil for delivery in July closed at 9 cents lower to settle at $69.96 a barrel. And in currency trading, the US dollar is selling for $149.72. The Canadian dollar sold for $125.11. The pound is going for $212.95, while the euro closed at $184.54. The JSE index lost 1,246 points today, while the junior market index gained 22 points. Among the winners were Jetcon Corporation, Lasco Financial Services, Dolphin Cove, Sagicor Real Estate X Fund, and Mailpack. Now on the losing side were Stationery and Office Supplies, Sterling Investments, Margaritaville Turks, US and Jamaican dollar shares, and CAC 2000 9.5% preference shares. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.